Host biology. In biology, a host is an organism that harbors a parasite or a mutual or commensal symbiont, typically providing nourishment and shelter. In botany, a host plant is one that supplies food, resources, and substrate for certain insects or other fauna. Examples of such interactions include a cell being a host to a virus, a bean plant hosting helpful nitrogen-fixing bacteria, and animals as hosts to parasitic worms. The word guest is also more rarely used in biology to refer to the organism that lives in the host. Specific definitions: a host cell is a living cell in which a virus reproduces. A primary host or definite host is a host in which the parasite reaches maturity and, if possible, reproduces sexually. A reservoir host can harbor a pathogen indefinitely with no ill effects. A single reservoir host can be infected several times. A secondary host or intermediate host is a host that harbors the parasite only for a short transition period during which usually some developmental stage is completed. A paratenic host is similar to an intermediate host, only that it is not needed for the parasite's development cycle to progress. A dead-end host or incidental host is an intermediate host that does generally not allow transmission to the definitive host, thereby preventing the parasite from completing its development. Host of predilection is the host preferred by a parasite. Amplifying host is a host in which the level of pathogen can become high enough that a vector such as a mosquito that feeds on it will probably become infectious. The host range of a parasite is the collection of hosts an organism can utilize as a partner. Read all about host biology. Host biology. Host biology.